Okay, can we talk about something that nobody tells you when you start working in international business? You learn real quick that a yes doesn't always mean yes. Sometimes it means, I hear you, but I'm going to politely ignore you until after the meeting. And sometimes silence is actually a sign of respect, not a lack of interest. So if you're an international professional, especially working in finance, cultural fluency matters just as much as language fluency. And I've learned some of these lessons the awkward way, so you don't have to. Let's start with something simple. What does respect look like in a meeting? In the US, respect often looks like directness. Say what you think and say it fast. In Japan, silence can mean thoughtfulness. Speaking too quickly or interrupting might come off as rude. And in Germany, oh, you better be on time and have your facts in order. Precision is a love language. Here's the point. If you walk into every meeting with your own country's rule book, you will miss opportunities, offend people without meaning to, or worse, get ignored because you didn't read the room. Here's an unpopular opinion. There is no one global definition of professionalism. A blazer and a slide deck don't make you culturally prepared. In some places, building a relationship before the deal is the rule. You might be thinking, why are we talking about our families before the numbers? But in many countries, like across Latin America or parts of West Africa, trust comes before the transaction. So if you're showing up cold with bullet points and trying to get to the point, you may actually be getting in your own way. My rule, read the culture before you lead the conversation. All right, let me give you 3 things I always keep in mind when I'm working across cultures. Number 1, lead with curiosity, not assumptions. Instead of thinking, that's weird, reframe it as, that's different, and it matters. Number 2, ask smart, respectful questions. Try, in your experience, what's the best way to move a project forward in your team? Or, is there anything I should know about how decisions are usually made on your side? That shows awareness and emotional intelligence, and it builds trust. Number 3, pay attention to tone, please. Sometimes people aren't saying no directly, but they're absolutely saying no. Tone, pacing, eye contact, and even how fast someone responds to your email, that's data. Learn to read it. Listen, being globally fluent isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware, being willing to adjust, and knowing when to lead and when to listen. If you can read the room, adapt your approach, and still bring your leadership voice to the table, that's global executive presence. And that's what we're building here. So here's your takeaway. Before your next international call or email, take 30 seconds to ask yourself, what does leadership look like in this culture? Am I assuming my way is the right way? That small shift will save you time, earn you respect, and build real global influence. And if this hit home for you, subscribe, like, and drop a comment below. What's one cultural lesson you had to learn the hard way? I want to hear your stories too. This is Fluent in Finance, where language, leadership, and culture come together for global professionals who are ready to own the room.